Alrighty guys, we got a 2016 Golf Sportwagen. We're going to be replacing a water pump on it, and thanks for joining me today, and let's get it done. This is becoming a big problem?
It's a huge problem.
Okay. T25s?
T25.
What are we disconnecting?
Injector harness.
Injector harness. Just pulled the air box out. Coolant fan harness.
Yes. Fan trap.
T30s?
T30s.
What harness?
Injector harness.
What are you getting?
Injector harness bracket.
Injector harness bracket. Just taking off more harnesses?
Just working the bracket.
Gotcha. Charge pipe?
Front charge pipe. Yep.
And just so you guys know, this is aftermarket. 7 mil?
7 mil.
Bottom charge pipe.
Yep.
Taking a pick just to loosen it up around the pipe so you don't. What are you getting to now?
T30s.
T30s? What are you taking off? The what?
Taking the pipe
Oh,
out.
taking the charge pipe off. Okay. What were you pulling?
4 bolts to the throttle body.
There's 4 bolts to the throttle body. What size?
T30, you can see the
T30.
leak on where the pump's going bad on the housing right here.
Okay.
That's where they
Gotcha.
go. That's where they go bad.
That's what we're.
That's what's leaking. That's what we're replacing.
Okay. Just remove the throttle body.
Take this off.
Now we're just draining the coolant. What radiator lines did we pull?
Upper, lower, and the feeder.
Upper, lower, and what?
The feeder.
The feeder. You guys can take a peek. What are you grabbing?
Hose for the feeder hose.
Feeder hose? The other side of the feeder hose?
Yeah, I just want this stuff out of the way.
No, his notification went off. That's
For
kind of
what?
cool to see.
For what?
For the video. It just went up at 2 o'clock.
Oh, you put another video in.
Oh shit. That went down right there. Is that a triple square? What size?
10.
Triple 10. And what are you taking off?
Intake support bracket.
Intake support bracket. And we're pretty much just making room to get to the water pump housing.
Yep.
Now, are these all T30s off the housing?
Yeah, we're taking the guard off, the belt guard.
The belt guard? Gotcha. Alrighty, guys, that's what we're trying to remove. Right there. So just that aluminum part, right?
No, we're taking off the plastic part. You didn't see the leak I showed you?
I saw that.
3.
T30s?
Yep.
Alright, guys, we have 5 T30s that hold on to the whole water pump housing.
And you have to unplug the temperature actuator.
Unplug the what?
Temperature actuator.
Yep. Oh, okay. Alrighty, guys, so this is where they'll... The 5 T30s is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 that hold it to the block.
Up to it, which it is here.
Make sure it's not stuck to it. Pull it out.
Yep.
It's a common thing people forget.
It always sticks.
It always sticks? Okay.
New union, no grease.
New union, no grease?
Just a little bit of what's on your hands.
Yep.
Cock it like that toward you.
Cock it towards you. What's the purpose of that? So you rock it in?
Yeah.
Okay. And the fun begins.
Hardest part of the whole job right here.
Say it again?
Lock it on the alignment pins.
Yep. Where are the pins? On the block?
On the block.
T30s?
230s.
What are you connecting?
Pressure test real fast.
Let's do a pressure test. Alrighty.
For a vacuum test for you.
Vacuum test. And what hose did you put back on?
All of
Every hose?
them. Yeah, just rough attachment. Just quick attachment with everything.
Currently holding the vacuum. Open everything back up and start connecting everything.
Reassembling correctly, yeah.
What harnesses?
First I'm putting the belt on.
That little guy, we're putting the belt on. And what's your trick for the belt?
Walk it on with the crank.
Walking on with the crank and just feed the belt.
Yep.
And the crank is over there. this on. Putting the belt cover on.
Putting the belt cover back on.
Is it 2 or 3 T30s?
2.
2 T30s for the belt cover. Doing the harness bracket.
Harness bracket, yeah.
Couple T30s and what do you have, a 1/4 inch ratchet with a T30 bit?
Stubby bit.
Stubby bit.
Plug in the temperature actuator.
Plug in the temperature actuator. What bracket?
Intake support bracket.
Intake support bracket. What's that? What was that? T10 or triple square 10?
Triple square 10.
What size nut?
13.
What are you putting on the throttle body?
Yep.
What size? T30s?
Yep.
So we got 4 T30s for the throttle body install. Now we're connecting
The supply hose, feeder hose.
supply hose, feeder hose. T30s
T30s.
for the bracket, I'm assuming.
Yep. Bracket holds the
And then 7 mil on these.
the map sensor.
Plug in the map sensor. Upper charge pipe, 7 mil. Wood harness
This is just aftermarket thing.
that you probably don't recommend.
Yeah, I probably don't recommend this.
Just looks shady. Not very professional. Knock sensor.
Yep.
Upper hose.
The radiator hose. Clip on.
T30. Installing the fan shroud. I like this model. It's how they just pop in.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's better than the 4 bolts.
Think so?
I don't know. Maybe it'll.
I like the 4 bolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fan harness.
Fan harness.
Pop it in.
Back of its clip.
Say it one more time.
Opening the vanes inside the fan. There.
Yep.
On-demand heating and cooling. So
Okay.
it can close off certain passages to warm up the car faster, and open and close as necessary to do temperature regulation.
Gotcha.
You have to open all the valves to bleed all the air out.
Oh, okay. Now we're just pulling a vacuum so we can inject the coolant system. These zip ties.
This time to shave off out of the way.
Just wanted to put a little zip tie in the guy's aftermarket harness. Alrighty guys, so we just did a water pump housing on a 2016 Golf Sportwagen. I guess it's a very common issue. And also let me know in the comments below what other cars you want us to work on. Thanks for joining me today, and see you next time.